Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our show. This is a pre-recorded session. Due to some time constraint and projects at hand, we felt that it's important also to use some of our own technologies and services that we are doing to show you and demonstrate some of our products, rollout strategies, and services that we are going to be providing in addition to our Pixel series. One of the features that right now we are working with is in this core engine that we call it Pixel 5. You probably can see it in here. And I'm alone right now on a video, but we can have obviously many guests and so forth available. And then we have a toolbar menu here that it accommodates us to either broadcast it on a intelligent sensor mode where automatically as people are talking it picks up, or you can put it on a tile style so as people show up then they can communicate. And obviously with a set of information in here you can copy a URL, and by sharing a URL to someone like you want to in a service or a feature that you wish, like to send it to a colleague through WhatsApp or Slack and so forth, you can simply paste that link, and then that link can become shareable and inviting somebody in here. There are some other tools in here, like you can set up your own name for now. Managing the call quality, so you can see from high definition to standard, low definition, and audio only. And obviously that one gives you with the avatar, and then you can automatically adjust that. With full screen, obviously, giving you the ability to look at everything from a full viewing capabilities to moving to sharing a content such as YouTube. So if you want to put a content here and now you want to list it and go back in here and all of a sudden look at a video, for instance, then you can simply take that into an account and say, okay, there is something happening in here, or let's look at a little cute video here where we copy the URL. Okay, so we stop that, and then we come back here and paste it. And by pasting it, we can simply share in here. And our colleague that they're in the room can watch at the same time. And when you want to finish, you can simply stop it and say remove, and then it comes back to the normal mode, or you can bring it back to the toggle mode again and be able to accommodate. The other feature that is available in here is obviously setting or looking at your status or setting up your settings, where you can change your webcam, microphone, and so forth, as you can see. And if you wish to change that, you can also test it out if you like. And if you're using multiple devices and cameras here, you can change it on the fly. And going forward, looking at some of the shortcuts, you have ability that you can activate the code. And then by simply saying, for example, mute or unmute, you can press that button or unmute or start or stop a camera. So you can use the V, and then you can see basically how it works. And based on this release, you will have features, obviously, by muting yourself or muting your microphone or hanging up. And you also have a chat capability or raising your arm. But more importantly is that you will have screencasting capability that allows you to share the screencast, as you can see here. So if I put it on a full-blown mode, you can see right now I am broadcasting what Pixel 5 is going to transform in the next few months and becoming a service as ZIMZIM.VIDEO. And this service will become pretty much a video conferencing service that it accommodates the idea of making you look good when real time matters for communication, reducing your carbon footprint, room with a view, real time with a URL that you can share. Use it for your promotional basis, communications. Need to get visual advice through the technology. And then subsequently, what makes us different, as you can see the quality of the video and presentation, is the immaculate video. The sign up for a complimentary video conference is available for one-to-one when we release this. So we suggest you visit ZIMZIM.INFO and register. And when the platform becomes available, we make that available to you. It connects to the OBS for open broadcasting, where you can broadcast that to different CDN services. These services are optional. You don't have to have it, but it's great. And then you can obviously communicate through To-Go, where communications in here with the mobile ability and so forth can make it available. And then through app stores, you can seek for now Pixel 5. And later on, when ZimZim becomes approved and available, you can download, and then you can use it through your mobile app, both iPhone, iPad, Android devices, PC, Mac, Linux, and so forth. And the two-way communication for us was really looking at the customers in two spectrum. There are people that they like to call it DIY, do it yourself, or there are colleagues that they like to get pampered and get everything done for them, white glove service. So we really have to become client-centric, and as a result of that, ZimZim becomes a service that you can accommodate both. And if you want to have high-end quality of video and so forth and so on, you can do that with turnkey. But the most important thing, some of our key features that we are showing you right now, is having the picture-in-picture or tile view that we showed you, or group video cast to audience. You can put it on different sizes of the screen and use it in different settings without really having a lot of dependence on the hardware. That's the beauty of it. And you can share the link and the URL with the constituents that they're mobile. We do that every day ourselves. As you can see with some of these pictures in our offices and so forth, these are the examples. To give you an idea of how organizations use our technology, is one of them is obviously example of what we have done for LeasePlan for some of their diversity. They are a presence that they have in 47 countries, and general idea was to connect all of them together.
And welcome to this very special event. My name is Richard Maddox, and I'm the moderator for this morning's session. Nick and Sven, could I ask maybe for your special names? There we go.
You're really up for a surprise. So I would spontaneously say Sven the Lion.
And now we have Daniela in Switzerland. Good afternoon.
So the general idea is, again, being able to accommodate in this kind of services through the use of WebRTC, as what I call applied WebRTC, into video integrations and services for the purpose of real-time video and broadcast services. So you can ultimately share a URL or create a teamwork in real time for the purpose of collaborations intuitively, and have the user-defined friendly environment that you can set up based on your settings and create multinational connectivity. Stream these events to the CDNs or connect the CDNs to this room for multicast, and have vision know-how and experiences that we bring into this equation for you. So in short, we believe the product that is going to be featured in the next few months is going to become one of the product line that we build as a platform, as a cloud, with mobile app services for the clients and brands. And this gives them their own private cloud, their own database, their own services based on their business models and their continuity. And this kind of variables is what we discuss with our colleagues and constituents. So as this Pixel 5 will transform itself into this format of ZIMZIM, then you can see that we are using this kind of engine actually to accommodate this kind of integration that you're experiencing right now in this presentation. So with that, I stop the sharing, and again, I bring back myself to the video session and show you that some of the capabilities of these services can be very useful. So in short, one of the key area for us is important that we understand the client's needs, their requirements, their management goals, objectives, their visions, their missions, and be able to accommodate that by deploying what kind of real-time communication settings they come. And this kind of topologies right now are being lectured by different colleagues around different parts of the globe, that they educate the market between difference on mesh versus SFU versus MCU topologies, and how these things can become implemented into a scalable format. And in real world right now, we don't have many companies and institutions that they have widely created a scalability. There are claims there, and when you examine some of those, also it gives you a cautious view, because some of them, they are trying to use WebRTC as a way of getting to your privacy and securities. And that is one of the reasons we normally try to sit down and be very client-centric, understand their needs in HIPAA or healthcare or in fintech or in blockchain or integration with AI or some of these other aspects of it for workflow and blockchain. So we understand some of those, and then understand that there are protocols that you can do with the integration under HTML5, and there are protocols that you can do at the compile level. And then there are things that you have to do, like initiatives like smart cities or IOEs and IoTs at low level, using languages that my colleagues refer to as WASP, W-A-S-P, which is primarily founded on C, C#, and C++ languages. These are low-level languages that you use or we use in development community to create executables and ActiveX and dynamic libraries, and go into machine level, so to speak, versus compilers where normally are interpreted in different operating environments like native, such as Unity and so forth, and then you build that into this infrastructure for the client's needs, and then you obviously create different informational objectives. So the business model that we normally are looking for when ZIMZIM comes out is going to become a showcase to demonstrate to the clients that they can have their own arena, their own campus, their own private label, and then they can build two kind of a venue where one can be informational under their own control and settings, and the other one can become under a program that allows them to create a secured environment with their own management, administration, and privacy. So these, in short, we hope you like and appreciate and understand that in the next few months, this is going to become one of our featured products. We are going to be releasing and introducing a series of other product lines as we promised in the beginning of the 2019. So stay tuned for other releases. And thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next week. Cheers for now.